Ahoy there, mates, my Skyrim Shadow, and welcome back to another Learning to Smash. Now, today, we're gonna, as we did last episode, we cover up on how to use all the Smash Crystals for all the free classes. Now, for this episode, we're gonna cover up on how to use the Smash Crystals on all the Gems classes. Now, be warned, all the Gems classes you'll see right now will cost some gems from the server, so they're not free. But if you do have them, then good for you. If you don't, then I'm very sorry. But anyway, prepare to be hyped to see all the classes of the final Crystal Smash thing. Yeah, the Magma Cube. Now then, just because the Magma Cube is small doesn't mean it's weak. The Magma Cube's final smash is pretty powerful in a logistic way, but the downside's that, well, let me explain. It launches a meteor shower just like from Earthbound if you're a fan of Ness or Lucas from Super Smash Bros. But the sad part is that it does nothing to the other player. And that's probably because of a glitch, and it kills your own self, so I wouldn't suggest this move until they patch this server. But hey, it's cool to look at the explosions. The Snow Golem. If you hate the song, "Do You Want to Build a Snowman?" then you're gonna hate this class. This class is a living turret from Portal 2. Now, what this class does is pretty unique. It spawns some Snow Golem minions, also Despicable Me 3 to confirm, spawns some minions that shoots you into mid-air. Basically, you can escape from this attack, but be careful where you launch it. You can use this as your advantage on when to attack your players if they're in mid-air, which gives you an air attack and an air combo. But the downside's that, well, you can also get hit by by the player, but if you're lucky enough to dodge it, if they're distracted by the snow golems, of course. The Zombie. The Zombie class is one of the newest classes for the update of Super Smash mobs, and it's pretty powerful with its bow and axe, but what if it's Final Smash? Well, if you love The Walking Dead, this is your class, because literally, this zombie brings hell to you. Let me demonstrate in 3, a 2, a 1. Let us see. The Living Dead, which spawns a bunch of zombie minions that attacks the player. It's literally hell with a bunch of minions just attacking the player. You don't have to do anything. It's just basically a sentry, just all your work. Now, the downside is that people can still attack you, but the upside is that a million zombies, you can watch the players suffer from all these zombies spawning everywhere. Remember, if you're a fan of The Walking Dead, you love this class as well. The Iron Golem. The Iron Golem in Super Smash Bros. Is very strong because of its very strong armor, but how is it that good? Well, let me explain. Let's see. Basically, it can cause an earthquake to yourself, like this. So as you can see, this Iron Golem is causing an earthquake everywhere, and I'm suffering right now. I cannot escape. Now, the way you can escape is very simple. Either you get away from the Iron Golem, or you go in a tree. Now, there is no way to attack the Iron Golem when he activates his earthquake, so you better run away. Once it's done, then start comboing him thanks to its big hitbox. And remember, the Iron Golem does have a big weakness because of its hitbox, but it's very strong with its armor. So if you're a quick attacker like me, then you're perfect to kill him really fast. The Wither. If you think that the Wither skeleton was already OP thanks to its cloning machine, well, think again, because its final smash is something you want to be afraid of, the Wither form, which instantly transform you into a Wither, and you can shoot and you can spam skulls at every single player. Literally, it does a bunch of damage, it does good knockback, and you're basically invincible. Though it is very hard to aim, and you're just right-clicking, but if that's not your class, then that's not your class at all. But remember, it doesn't last that long, so be careful of that. The Skeleton Horse. The Skeleton Horse, to me, in my opinion, isn't that a strong class, even if it's a weakness to Blaze. But its final smash is something that you should be afraid of, which is known as Bone Storm, which is basically just like your normal default attack, but this one does double the damage and double the knockback, as I'll demonstrate. As you can see here, it just instantly sends person straight to hell. So it's a class that you want to be afraid of, and you're practically OP if you're able to dodge the attack. Remember, if you're able to dodge it. The Witch. If you're a Street Fighter 2 Guile fan, then you're gonna love this final smash. This final smash for the Witch transforms you into a bat, and, well, as I should say, it launches the most powerful attack I've ever seen, and one of my favorite attack names ever. Sonic Boom. Sonic Boom! Now, be careful. This attack can also be used against you, so you have to be careful of when to use it. As you can see, I already died from it. So you are very durable from it, but you're still basically OP with your sonic boom, if the player is able to be hit by it, of course, if you're able to do good damage to it. I suggest to use it when a player's in midair, then that would do amazing damage to him, and it puts him really far back with your very strong knockback. So be careful of not being hit by your own attack, or by the player's attack, because remember, even though you're small, you'll still be able to be hit, and your armor gets weaker. The Pig. If you love the Pig class, then this is the final smash for you. Now, in my opinion, I really don't like this final smash because it's basically just, you already have the final smash to yourself, but it just gives you more health. But anyway, you instantly transform into the Nether Pig, and as you already know, as the Nether Pig, you can spam as much baby bacon bombs as you want. Now, you can already do this technique, but you can only achieve it if you have low health. So in this case, you get full health and you get regen really quickly. Well, not really quickly, but at least you get to regen. But in my opinion, I really don't like it because it's basically the same thing, and I felt like they should have done something more different. But you should use it when a player is very low on health. And remember, don't get hit from your own attack, because you still can get exploded by your own attack a little. But anyway, that's the Pig. The Blaze. In my opinion, the Blaze is one of my favorite classes of all time, so I was really curious to see what was his final smash is. And I have to say, Mineplex has done so well. The final smash for it, or final crystal smash, I'm sorry, is known as Phoenix. And well, basically it's Firefly, but with a little changes. Don't worry, it's only a little. Basically, you get to fly everywhere, crazy like a maniac. Now, the only downside is that, well, you're basically crazy like Supersonic from Super Smash Bros. Now, you don't do that much damage. You only do like 3.5 damage hearts, but you are very powerful with your knockback, so you gotta make sure when to use it, and you're basically crazy, which is amazing. But anyway, I love this final smash, and if you love Blaze, this is your final smash for yourself. And you're basically invincible once you use it. The Chicken class, or also known as KFC. If you thought the Chicken was OP because of its small hitbox and able to flap 3 times, well, you are mistaken. Its final smash is something that you don't want to mess with, which is known as the aerial gunner. Now, the aerial gunner is basically like egg shooting, but basically you just spam it everywhere, and it does a lot of damage, really tons of damage. Now, the way you want to use it is basically when people are low on health. If they're basically full, run away from them because it won't do that much damage. And be careful because, well, you're not that invincible because you're still able to be hidden really easily. But anyway, that's the Chicken. And remember, use it when a player is low on health and not in the air, okay? And the last one, the Sheep, which is also an achievement class, so be warned. The achievement class for Sheep is one of the most powerful classes of all time. The only way you can get it if you get all the achievement in Super Smash mobs. But basically, its final smash is something that you can make jokes of and you want to be afraid of, which is basically how I like to call it, the Nyan Cat move. You want to know why? Well, let me demonstrate. As you can see here, 3, 2, 1, Nyan Cat. Now, people have said this was the worst move in Super Smash Mobs, but I totally disagree with them. If you think this move is really fun to use, that's your opinion, but it doesn't do that much damage, so it's basically not a good move to use. So you have to be careful on when to use it. Use it when a person is near the edge, which makes the person able to fall off the cliff and will land on the void, the lava, or the water. But anyway, that's the Sheep class. Woo! And, well, you are still not invincible at all. Just saying. Hey guys, that's the last of it. Thank you guys so much for watching this amazing video. It took me and my friend 3 hours to make because we had to get all the final smashes and stuff. So I really appreciate it if you click that subscriber button and that like button. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope these tips really help you to become a really professional in Super Smash Mobs. And I really hope that you know how to use your final smashes or final crystal smash. Please don't complain in the comments below. But anyway, if you want to see more of these tips and advices and you want to continue the series of how to smash or learn how to smash, click that like button and subscribe button, and let me know in the comments below what you want me to do next. And also, let's aim for about 1,000 subscribers, as I already said, for the new series I'll be making, which is going to be a skit. And the only detail I'll give you is that it's called Pirates of the Dead Sea. But anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you guys for watching, and adios.